IGN just dropped a new trailer for Spider-Man PS4 with awesome new open world gameplay and way more. Plus there is a new Daily Bugle out, so a ton of news to cover. Let's get into it. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated. And let's go. We already knew you could do a ton of stuff in the open world, but now we got some new looks at the city and even the fast traveling that you do via the subway with a guy sleeping on you. Seems like there are multiple sort of cutscenes during the subway, because we also have this variant with him just standing there looking on his phone. So the phone is a common thing that returns. But yeah, no real reason to use the subway if you can of course swing through the city and jump off the Avengers Tower. Yes, we saw that in this trailer. And we also saw him jump past a strange building, wink wink. I love this shot as well with Central Park in the distance. And by the way, the pools you see there, you can swim in them. So Spider-Man can swim. That is pretty interesting. And your webs will stick to trees, at least according to the video from Easy Allies regarding their play session. There should also be some side quests in Central Park. And I think we saw some side quest characters in this new trailer, like the guy with his bird, an owner of the store. And these side quests still have this sort of mystery surrounding them because we don't know a lot about them. But from what I heard from people that played the game, is that they should be really cool with multiple cutscenes, things happening, so I really can't wait to play those. I think this scene with Miles is a main story quest, not a side mission, right? We see other activities in action as well, like the bombs you need to destroy from Taskmaster, backpacks you can find with collectibles from Peter's life before the game starts. And we also see the labs from Harry Osborn again. He's in Europe at the time of this game, but has you complete some puzzles to get research tokens that you can then spend on unlocking new suits, for example. And you can of course also have fun with people on the streets and interact with them. We see some variants in this trailer. During the trailer you hear an episode of the radio show from J. Jonah Jameson, the previous owner of the Daily Bugle, that now has a show that is kind of about how bad Spider-Man is, while people call in saying that he's actually really great. But no, he has theories on why Spider-Man is not great, and in the trailer we hear Peter Parker, or actually Peter Parkerson, call in. And this is a funny nod, because in the Amazing Spider-Man comics, Peter gets called Parkerson by the new owner of the Daily Bugle. So that is a nice nod there. Very cool. So this is not like exclusive to this trailer. While playing the game, while swinging through the city, you will also hear episodes of this radio show. And if you missed one or want to listen something back, you can always do that in the menu of the game. I put a link to the trailer in the description down below, so you can check it out for yourself if you want. There are, by the way, more of these kind of gameplay videos from IGN coming, so I will of course keep a close eye out and tell you when we know more. I also put a link to the new Daily Bugle that Sony just posted in the description down below, with articles about the lab from Harry Osborn, Vulture who claims that Spider-Man is responsible for the things he probably had done, and how he ends up in the raft. We of course see him escape from that in the E3 2018 trailer, so interesting stuff going on. We see that the citizens you will meet in the street can also wear Spider-Man sort of suits to impersonate him. There's an article about how amazing Martin Lee is. Of course, he's Mr. Negative, so not so amazing at all. And how the city is split on Spider-Man. So not a lot of new info, I would say, but it's still a cool read to get a perspective of the city before the game is out. Subscribe for everything Spider-Man PS4. I got one really cool Spider-Man video coming your way, going in depth on one of the systems from the game. I think you'll totally like it, so keep an eye out for that. Drop a like to support the channel, check out my recent Spider-Man video on another trailer that just dropped a few days ago, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye!